this is, and we already looked at the numbers, but tell me what the numbers say. Are we seeing more people, fewer people? How's the airport doing?
Well, our passenger traffic is down as it is throughout the whole country. Through September of this year, we're down about 17% on our passengers compared to last year. Although the month of September itself was only down between 6 and 7%, so the trend seems to be getting better at this point.
Is the drop in passenger numbers, is it just purely an economy issue? Nobody's going anywhere, or are there other forces at play? Obviously, all the airlines have reduced, but are we here? Are we losing airlines here? What are our options here?
Well, we actually, in Tucson, we have seen a little more reduction in capacity than a lot of the larger airports. We actually had kind of over the last 3 or 4 years, we had kind of a spike in activity here. There was an airline called ExpressJet, which was kind of a startup operation, which came into Tucson pretty heavily, and at one point had up to as many as 10 flights per day. And they essentially, with the spike in the oil prices, they essentially just stopped flying nationwide. So that affected us pretty drastically. But we actually are seeing additional flights coming in here during our heavy tourist season in the months really kind of starting right about now and going through March and April of next year. A lot of the airlines that are serving Tucson are adding capacity in anticipation of the heavy tourist season here.
Administrators of an airport can do, or trying to do, to get more of their flights or more airlines to come in, or is this just one of those things that we have the terminals, we have the gates?
Well, I mean, historically, the airline industry is a pretty cyclical business, and there are just kind of ups and downs that happen, from time to time. But even in view of that, I mean, as an airport, we do have a very active program in terms of working with airline route planners and analyzing passenger trends and data, people traveling to different cities, and we work with them continually where we see undercapacity in either existing routes or cities that don't have service where we feel we have demand that can support routes. So we do actively work at that on a constant basis. Our passenger numbers, even though they're down, are not down as much as the capacity has gone down, which means that the airplanes are fuller, which actually does give us a better case in terms of working with the airlines to add additional flights. And I think some of the additional seasonal service that we're seeing that's going to be added this upcoming winter and spring is evidence that people are using this airport, and there is demand here, which bodes well for the future for us.